Welcome to the Chelsea Fans Channel. We are about to play Manchester City. It's a big game. Sadly, I think that the hope of the Europa League is slightly beyond us, but we still have a huge bearing on what goes on at the top end of the table, and Manchester City will be desperate for a win. They were obviously in buoyant mood. They had a massive result against Paris Saint-Germain. I thought that Paris Saint-Germain looked like a fantastic team when they played us. Manchester City made them look average. It was obviously our old friend De Bruyne who had such a good game, and I'm sure that they are in buoyant mood. They have been fantastic of late. They've won 2 games on the bounce for the first time in ages, and I think Manchester United are currently winning, so City really do need a win. Our team sheet is out, and Hiddink has picked a very, very strong team. Thibaut Courtois is back in goal. Nice to see. Thibaut Courtois, regardless of what's been going on with him this season, regardless of certain comments that he's come out with, is a wonderful goalkeeper. He is undoubtedly and unarguably world class. So Thibaut Courtois is back in number 1, and I hope that that can maintain throughout the rest of this season, and fingers crossed into next season, because I'm worried that we don't want to be letting go players of his calibre. So fingers crossed he can stay. Bubba Rahman is playing left back. It's nice to see. I think that he is so young, and when we look forward to the future of this club, 22 years old, fullback, worth a lot of money, was brilliant in the Bundesliga for Augsburg. We need him to be playing well, so let's get him playing now, and I'm really pleased to see him starting today. He's going to have a really, really big game, so fingers crossed he's up to it. I'm pretty sure he will be. Gary Cahill and Branislav Ivanovic are our 2 centre-halves. Ivanovic is the captain. I think those 2 are definitely up to the job. We had a rough ride, didn't we? When we played Manchester City, first away game of the season, second game of the season in total, we were in a bad way, and our centre-halves really had a bad day that day. I think John Terry was substituted. It was just awful. These 2 really do have to have a big game today. They are our brick wall. Can they keep City at bay? I believe they can. I think these 2 really do have a good understanding. Fingers crossed they're up to it. Our right back will be Cesar Azpilicueta, Mr. Reliable. There is no doubt that he is up to the challenge. I think that he's a remarkable football player, so let's keep him playing. The pivot in the middle, it's John Obi Mikel and Cesc Fabregas. I think those 2 are great. I think those 2 really do link up well, and I think they complement each other perfectly. Fabregas has the vision to play passes other footballers can't even see. John Obi Mikel breaks down the play really well, stops City doing what they do well, which is moving it around really fluidly. Mikel will stop that, and he never gives the ball away. He really is the king of retention. So those 2 should play really well, but it's going to be a massive game for them. I think that this game will be won and lost in the midfield. And I think if Mikel and Fabregas can link up with each other as well as they can, they will have this one in the bag. If they don't, we could be in trouble, because let's not make any bones about this. City are a fantastic opposition, so we really are going to have to be on our A game to have any chance at all. On the right wing is Willian. It's nice to welcome him back. He is our player of the year, although he did have that one sewn up in about November, I think, when he was pinging in loads of free kicks. So it's nice to welcome him back into the team. He adds a dimension that nobody else at the club can do. So direct, works so hard, and it's lovely to see him back. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is still inside, which is excellent. He played very well at Villa. He scored a goal. He really is the fulcrum of this team now. Going forward, he is the jewel in the crown of our youth side, isn't he? So let's get him playing. Really pleased to see him there, and let's see if he's up to the challenge, because this is going to be tough. Pedro is on the left wing, and it's with great delight that we can welcome back Diego Costa to the starting lineup. I think he is a remarkable player, and the only player I think is better than him in the entire league in his position is playing for the opposition. It's Sergio Aguero. But I think that Diego Costa's wonderful, and I really do hope that we can bid off any interest from Atletico Madrid or anyone else and keep him at Chelsea Football Club and build a team around him going into next year, because I think Antonio Conte is going to love him. So let's get him scoring again. And the bench, we have a very strong bench as well. We have Kennedy on the bench. It's a shame, actually. I would love to have seen Kennedy play. I think when we have an opportunity like this, we have a huge game against Manchester City that actually means very little for us. I think it's an opportunity to blend the youth, so I really hope that Hiddink takes that opportunity, and I think it'd be nice to see Kennedy get a game. It would be nice to see Traore come on as well, and Pato is on the bench as well. So let's see what happens. Right, I better run into the ground. I will see you in there.